We got all hands on deck today. First day of spring, but it's pretty rainy out there. So we're getting a bunch of help out, getting our fields dealt with, and we're making lots of money. That's the name of the game, so let's do it. This is episode 147 of Elk Mountain. What's going on, everyone? It's Dirty Randy. Normally I say Dirty Randy here, but I changed it up that time. I don't know. Feeding the dog. And we got a busy day ahead of us. Starting up the 450, bud. Alright, well, we got a lot on the agenda today. So much so that I don't think we're even going to bother with our animals this morning. We can take care of them later today, this evening, worst case, tomorrow morning. Because we got some work to do. So we're going to pull up in the truck just right here. We should be pretty quick. Alright, we got this big boy fired up, and we're just going to do a headland pass here just to give them a little bit more space to turn around. They could do it yesterday, but they were having a little bit of issues. So if we just give them a little bit of space, then they should be good. And there are just a couple little corners to touch up as well. And then this field is good to continue on with some help. We also are going to be getting some help today, picking some weeds as well, because they're in their small stage still where we can go over with a really big weeder and just get them out of the ground before they really start to grow on us. And I'm looking forward to that, because normally we got to do it with the hoe. We actually bought one last year and have it up at the other field there, and it's okay. It's just you really want to get them early as you can, because that you can use bigger implements for it, and if you have big fields waiting until they're bigger, you pretty much just have to spray them at that point, because going through your field, it's literally just going to take forever to pick them all out of there. So thankfully we can catch them in their early stages right now and just deal with them. So that should be good. We're finishing up our little lap here. Oh, we did miss a little bit of oilseed radish there, so what can you do? Oh, it looks like we went over it. That's cool. I didn't think we'd be able to go directly over it. Interesting. Well, maybe I didn't have to cultivate it first. Interesting. I mean, I don't believe this is a direct drill that lets you go over the crop, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Sometimes we get a little reckless with our money and buy stuff without really knowing what it is. But then again, that's been pretty much majority of this adventure, and I'd say we've come a long way. You know, we definitely don't know everything, that is for sure, but we know enough to make our way around the field, I would say. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to grab that little bit there. We'll have to do a little turn ski, and there is a top corner where we started off, right by the truck, that we'll go grab. That's kind of why I left it up there, because I figured that's where we're gonna finish off for the most part, and then we can swing by our other fields, get those fired up and running as well. And then after that, we got a bunch of stuff to sell and just get moving with logistics. Once all of our fields are in motion, of course. That's a lesson we've learned. You know, we gotta get moving on the fields if we want to get stuff done around here. Sometimes you can't always wait for the weather, and we almost got caught out before and missed some planting windows, but thankfully things worked out pretty well for us. So that should be pretty good right there to get some help for the rest of the field. Hey. Alright, just coming along here, checking out the situation, and this is the big unit, if you will. I don't know why we drove through that part. I don't know what we're doing in general right now. We're just gonna park it right there. We didn't make this little gate for no reason. Alright, they're getting set up there. It looks like there's just enough room to squeeze that implement by, and they're off. So, hey, would you look at that? Alright, we set out a game plan for this as well. There is that little rocky island over there, so hopefully they're able to navigate that with the route we set out for them. And all is looking good. We got 3 fields in the works right now, and we've lost our truck. No, it's over here. We're good. Alright, since we're over here, I'm pretty sure these sheep could use a top up in water. I know it's raining, but still, they could use a little bit more than just what Mother Nature could provide at the moment. So the truck can do that. We may as well just hook her up and let her rip, buds. Alright, they're all topped up, and we're actually refilling the water tank here for the first time in a little while. So let's boogie on back, because we got some trips to make while it's raining out, and all the fields for the most part are in the works. We still have 100,000 liters worth of manure that I'm thinking that might be enough to get that circle field all done for us. So that might be something we look into if we can, but I think first we got to get some stuff sold, because we have 3 full trucks here, just absolutely full of everything. Well, not even everything, not even close. We have pretty much just a lot of sugar and a lot of flour in these trailers. We have 2 full trailers of flour and 1 that's full of flour and sugar. And then we still have more sugar to sell. So a fair bit to get rid of here. And we have a couple different locations where we can take it, thankfully. So we will do just that. I think we can probably take a lot of this just to the local market, maybe even Karen's booth, but I don't know. I think we'll just head to the local market with one of them, make a good quick little trip, and then we can kind of continue on. And we did, if you notice, we bought a couple more of these big profit liners. You know, lots of times we are moving stuff in the rain when the weather's not the best, and it's nice to have just a little bit of coverage for all of our goods. And we got a lot of goods, so it's nice to have a couple trailers in the mix where once we get back from this sale, this trailer can get loaded up while we go make another and continue on. I suppose doing it ourselves, we could have gotten away with just 2 trailers, not 3, but still, we got that much product to move sometimes, so it can't hurt, right? Let's get this guy opened up. All this flour, as you can see. And it should be, well, a pretty good payday when all is said and done with all of our trailers full of product once it all gets sold. So let's get a grand total going, shall we? Alright, well, this is all of the pork products from the $20,000 we invested into pigs straight to the slaughterhouse. This is, well, this is all of the meat. Almost all of the meat, actually. There's a little bit left. Dang, and the invoice shows $90,000. So that's a hefty $70,000 profit so far. And like I said, there is just a little bit more product left over there that we weren't quite able to fit onto the trailer. I think a little bit of pork shoulder as well as just some lard. So there is still more left there, but we're not going to pick it up just yet. I think we'll grab our chicken, because there is a lot of chicken breast and chicken wings that we have to pick up, and it's not worth throwing 4 pallets of stuff of the pork on there. That we can always pick that up at a later time. right, that's looking pretty good. I'd say we've taken care of most things. Not everything yet, but a lot of stuff. And I'm quite happy with that. I'm sure there'll be a couple more trailer loads worth of stuff to do in a little while here, but we should probably just have a little gander at our fields and see how they're doing. It looks like this guy may have been stuck just a little bit on that island, which I was half expecting that, but I would kind of hope he would have figured it out, but what can you do? So pulling in here, just squeaking past the gate. Our friend is down there. Are they finished up with the weeds? Because that would be nice. Alright, they were struggling a little bit, and that's okay, like I said, to be expected. So we're going to hop in the tractor here and get some stuff done. Hopefully by then we've got 2 more full trailers worth of goods to sell. And so far we've cleared over $400,000, which is pretty good. You know, it's a lot of product we've moved around. We know that we've made a hefty profit off of our pigs, so that is pretty cool as well, if I do say so myself. And that's definitely something to consider for the future. You know, invest 20 grand, make 70,000. You know, so if we invest 40,000, we'll make 140,000. Something like that, at least. So that's pretty good, I would say, just for moving a couple pigs around. I'll take it. And this field is getting done up with some wheat, which is nice, because we're starting to run low on that, to be honest with you. Between everything we've given to the grain mill, they've soaked up a whole lot of it and made a whole lot of flour, as you can see from everything we just sold there. So that's good, but we don't run out, because that's what we use for chicken feed as well. So got to get some more in the ground there, which we're doing. And you know what, this field is actually a pretty nice size, if I do say so myself. Now that that island is well, sorry, the peninsula part is gone, and we kind of cleared that out, it is definitely a little bit more usable, it seems like, and actually quite big, instead of having to go around that little area, which is the whole reason we never really did it before. But once we had all the tools and equipment to do that and clear it out no problem and just deal with it, I'm quite glad we did. You know, look at this. This is coming along just fantastic. Just fantastic. Probably shouldn't take us too much longer to finish this up, but I mean, hey, the day is ticking on, so no harm, no foul. And like I said, I would like to maybe perhaps spread some manure if that is possible today too. So maybe that is next on the docket after selling a couple more trailer loads worth of goodies. But first we got to finish up this field, so let's do just that. I'm hoping that our weeds are all gone, that other one is not just hanging out in the corner. Alright, awesome. We got that finished up, and that's looking pretty good. So we might move over to this other field and just leave this implement here. That way, if we do get some manure spread, we're ready to go with something to plant. Alright, back in Big Brown. We can head back, and it looks like all those weeds are taken care of, the best I can see at least. So that is awesome. Probably want to head over to our other cornfield there, just so that it can start going there. Half of it got planted today, half of it got planted yesterday, so there should be some weeds growing on there. At least it wouldn't hurt to start getting her done early. And we got a line of trucks here, so let's see what we can do. Alright, we got all of the trucks loaded up for the most part. The two trucks that were there got loaded up. Thankfully, since they're curtain siders, it's pretty easy to just do it from the side. It doesn't have to be right in the loading bay there. And we got a couple more full trucks. I don't even know what's in them, to be honest with you. I just know they're full and ready to go. So we're going to go rip over and just keep this train moving. This logistics day is coming together, but hey, we're still getting field work done. And the manure, I mean, like I said, I'd want to get to it, but I also want to make all of our sales too. Oh my god, I think that was the truck with all the clothes. That had 13 pallets of clothes, I'm pretty sure, in it. Because we just made $620,000 from that trailer alone. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're just pulling it now with the last of all of our goods. And, well, we got the most chocolate, the most cake we've ever had in the series here. Tons of bread as well. And, I mean, we've just been selling a ton of product. Like, this has literally just been a non-stop, all-day logistics, absolute heist. I don't even know what to call it, but we're just racking in the money. Let's get this cakey flipped over so we can sell her, shall we? There we go. Alright, well, it's gonna take a little bit for them to process all of those invoices, but we will get a grand total soon on the day. And, well, while they do all that, I leased, well, this little 3-in-1, not even a little 3-in-1, it's a big 3-in-1, and it can hold a lot of product. Sorry, it can hold a lot of product. And, well, what I'm gonna be using it for is just transporting a little bit more manure over. We didn't get, I don't think we're going to get a chance to spread that today, but we could at least restock our silo over on this side of the field. That way it's a lot bit closer for us when we go to do that, because I have a feeling we're going to need more than what we got available. So this field that we're driving by on our right got stone, or not stone picked, sorry, I looked at all the stones and I'm like, wow, we should probably do something with those. But no, sorry, all the weeds got taken care of, so that's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Well, the jackknife in a way saved us from smashing into a tree. So there's that. And you know what? Maybe it was just saying, hey, we want to go to the new bridge, Rans. We're going to go over that way. So there you go. But I mean, hey, that's what you get for speeding with a heavy trailer behind you. And, well, all that weight just wanted to keep going. We were trying to brake, but all the weight wanted to keep going. And, you know, we did use the dump truck for this job earlier, but it just does not hold enough. So hopefully this can get it done in just one hot, quick trip, and then we can go return it and get a grand total for all of our goods sold today. Wow. That's a fat 60,000 liters of poo-poo. For real, though. Alright, well, this is a lot. Gotta creep forward and make space for all this. You know what? I'm just gonna stop it there for a sec and back up into the other corner best I can to give ourselves a little bit more space. Something like that. We don't want to hit the back wall. That's why it's tough to get all the way back there, but we can try our best. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, we're gonna do a little banana turn, U-turn here on the field, and just like that, this trailer has fulfilled its duty to us, and it is no longer needed. Boom. Well, if you take a look at our sold products for March, $1.972 million, and we're sitting at 2.279 right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Almost a $2 million logistical day, and that is pretty amazing. I don't think it gets better than that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, really. But you know what they say, money comes as fast as it goes, and, well, we do have some plans for that money. Windmills, you know what it is. They're expensive. $750,000 a pop. You know, so as it stands, could almost buy 3 of them, and I think we just might. We did just recently buy a 3rd overall, and it is fully paid for, thankfully. And, you know, I was telling my guy, hey, I got more money coming on the way. Get some more going. Get the construction rolling. You know I'm good for the money. So thankfully, we are already underway with getting some more put up. So that is awesome. Hopefully we can go take a peek at that pretty soon and just really, you know, dive into that new hill, and just, it should be really awesome with that project getting pretty much complete. I know they've sprayed the hill with grass, so it's going to start to grow. I mean, it probably will take a little bit. It's still pretty early spring here, but that'll be nice to see that hill just get covered with grass again, kind of like the rest of it, and have a bunch of windmills up there just earning that money. You know, and of course providing electricity for the kind citizens of the town, but, you know, for the most part, we get to make a lot of money from it, so that is awesome. I'm glad we got these extra trailers as well. Definitely worth it, in my opinion. I don't even know how many truckloads we took today, but, you know, moving around nearly $2 million worth of product, like, that's insane. It doesn't get much better than that. You love to see it. You really do. So, I don't know. I guess we should maybe just take care of our animals real quick, you know. Oh, she's stuck in first gear again. There we go. Oh, look at that sky, baby. Alright, well, the cows actually took 70% of that tanker for water, which normally they don't do, but we hadn't got to them this morning like we normally do, so it's been a little bit longer than normal in between their normal routine watering and feeding, but thankfully they got more than enough to last them. It's not like they were out there starving or anything, so we'll get them topped up before the night ends. And nothing wrong with working in the evening here. That's why we got the lights over on this side of the yard, you know. Definitely helps out with that kind of stuff, and just close enough to the stuff we need it to be without having to disturb the actual cows for the most part while they're sleeping. Like, look at that. There's no light from those guys in their pen here, or in the meadow. A little bit in the ranch barn, but those lights have always been there. So that one, that's not my fault. Wouldn't be surprised if they take all of this as well, considering the arch barn there just took half of it themselves, which normally they only take maybe a quarter. So, yeah, everyone's going to have to be getting a little bit more attention than normal tonight, just so that they get all topped up. And then tomorrow morning, we might not even need to deal with them, because they should have still plenty of stuff left over from tonight. So that is the plus side as well. And, well, we can see what else we get up to. We probably have a little bit more weeding to do, and spreading some manure, like we said, and then getting that field planted right up. I don't see why not. That should be pretty good to take care of that next month, and then we're just well on our way to, you know, making our dreams come true over here, you know what I mean? So this fence is looking menacing in the dark. I love the front lights on this guy, I really do. Get this guy backed up. Still got a little bit more. Oh, ooh, oh. Still got a little bit more water to deal with as well for these guys, and some straw as well. But we're pretty much down to just the ranch barn left over. Wow. Okay, they took a whole mixer as well, so we're probably going to top them up again, and then I imagine they're not going to take a full second one, right? Whatever they don't take, we can go back out to the meadow, and then we can, of course, grab our water tanker, finish up with that, and then straw, and then we're laughing. I said we're laughing. All right, well, I mean, they only took 6% out of there, so that's awesome, and that should leave a whole lot left in here for the meadow boys. And I imagine they're actually going to take a fair bit, to be honest with you, because they only got half a load And there's usually more cows out here than in the ranch. So, the ranch barn, that is. So we will have to take a little look-see. Hopefully, we're fine. Okay. You're blocking it. Look at that park job, though. Right by the ear. Not a scratch. Alright, just back in the 450. We didn't spray straw in the ranch barn, but you know what? I'm not too worried about it. That's fine. And, well, the garage is open, but there's literally no tractors in there, which is an unusual sight. But you know what? We've been busy. It is the busy season. We've been getting stuff done. And I love to see it. You love to see it. We love to see it. So, I'll take it. Look how many trucks we got around here. We got the F450 with the short bed and just a single cab. And then we got the F250 Platinum Edition, raised up, crew cab, long box. You know, and then we got the long box. Not the crew cab, just the regular cab on this guy with the long box as well on the F350. And then we got an F150, just crew cab, short box, working truck. You know, we got all the different variants right here. 150, 350, 250, 450. So there you go. Boom. Bang it. You love to see it. We got an old 150 over there too. And an F-150 Raptor and a Bronco, some Mustang. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just letting you know. We're talking. It's a conversation. Calm down. It's okay. That's going to have to be it for this episode. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my mind. It's been a long day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one, all right? You take it easy. Okay. Bye-bye.